Hello everyone, welcome to the 2026 Racquetball Canada National Championships. This is the Women's Open Doubles Final featuring Frédérique Lambert, Michèle Morissette versus Juliette and Marjolaine Parent. Frédérique and Michèle in the black, Juliette and Marjolaine in the gray. This should be an exciting match here. Thank you for watching all the matches here that we've been live streaming from Burlington Hall Sporting Club in Burlington, Ontario. We've had a great round of action today. I hope you've enjoyed the matches. Stay tuned after this match for the men's doubles final, which should be a doozy as well. We'd like to thank everyone for sharing our stream today and watching, and thanks for Paul Shanks for being on the mic earlier today. This is Christopher Jete. I'll be with you for the next two matches. I want to thank our sponsors. We had some VIP members here today from the Ontario government as well as Parliament stopping by to cheer on our athletes and check out the action. So we appreciate the Ministry of Sport in Canada for their support. And we thank you to all of our sponsors who made this event and all of our programming this year possible. This will be Marjolaine in the service with Juliette against the far wall. On the bottom left is Fred, and on the bottom right is Michèle. And we are ready to get this party started. Oh, great shot by Michèle. And a quick side out. So Michèle and Frédérique are the back-to-back defending gold medalists here in the National Championships. They've won every one since 2022. So 4 in a row for them, looking to make it 5 in a row. Frédérique in the service box here. Oh, great shot by Juliette. Marjolaine to serve. Just a 3-wall serve. Marjolaine is back after a break in her racquetball career. Into some motherhood, so nice to see her back on the court competing at a high level. Good shoot there by Frédérique. Just out of the reach of Juliette. Now Juliette has a chance to serve. Nice pinch there by Juliette. So Juliette and Frédérique actually teamed up together in the Worlds in 2024 for the bronze medal. So they're certainly familiar with each other as teammates as well as competitors from over the years. It seems like they do meet a lot in finals or semifinal action, both singles and doubles. Well, Fred, nice reach by Frédérique there. That was a tough shot. She was kind of out of position and called off Michèle, who was a lot closer to the ball, but Fred with a nice touch and a good reach there. Now Michèle in the service box. And a great shot by Marjolaine. That serve skipped out. Yeah, oh my goodness. You don't see that too much at this level for sure. Frédérique tried to put a little extra info into it and put it in the front wall first. So that's a side out serve. Good get by Juliette. Keep it alive. Over to Fred now on the forehand side. Fred called her off. Set up now for Michèle in the front court. And she put that one away. Yep. If you watched Frédérique's match earlier today, she was a little frustrated with her forehand and spent about an hour after her match hitting on the court pretty much by herself, really dialing in her forehand and backhand. I did talk to her a little while ago, and she was frustrated with herself this morning in her match, but was ready to go. So let's see if all that extra time in the court paid off. Fred here in the backhand. And now forehand. Good get by Marjolaine to keep it alive. Michèle now. Good volley here. Great scoop there from Marjolaine. Up for Fred again. Oh, Marjolaine just got that one off the back foot just a little bit. Good volley. Back and forth we go. We expect this to be a puncher's battle with both teams equally capable. All 4 players are great players in their own right. So certainly Fred and Michèle have the pedigree of doubles, but don't count out Marjolaine and Juliette. Oh, tough shot there. Michèle's no stranger to the championship circle. She actually was a Racquetball Canada champion in 2016 and 2017 with Christine Kay. They won back-to-backs. Oh, nice rollout by Juliette. And Frédérique is no stranger to winning without Michèle. She actually won in 2018 with Jen Saunders, a gold medal in the National Championships. So a lot of hardware in the front court as teammates. That ball is out of play. And tossed back in by the fans here. We've had a great crowd all week here. We've had action nonstop since Sunday here at Burlington Hall Sporting Club. So a lot of racquetball action. Fans and family hanging in there and supporting our athletes as they play for rankings here on Team Canada. Oh, Michèle just dropped that into the floor a little bit, as well as our other junior divisions and age divisions and skills. So it's over 100 athletes competing throughout the country of Canada as a whole. So we thank them for their time this week. Oh, Marjolaine just got the ball, just got a little bit behind her there. Serving 8 here. Juliette in the service box. Going lob serve at the middle. Fred cut it off. Fred was pretty much over that incursion line. Yeah, yep. Yep, Juliette telling Lee Connell, the referee here, that Frédérique definitely hit that ball over the incursion line. He said he'll keep an eye on it. Michèle smoked that forehand down the line. Chance here to take game one for the veteran duo of Fred and Michèle. Let's see what tricks Michèle has up her sleeve. Over to Fred for the backhand. And plaster down the line. So there's game one. I hope you've enjoyed game one. Please stay tuned for the rest of this match. Should be an exciting one. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Richement diversifié, le sport nous mobilise. Faites-en partie dans un jeu qui nous unit tous. Le racquetball, peu importe votre âge ou votre niveau de compétence. Plongez dans la forme physique et le plaisir du racquetball. Le racquetball est une force rassembleuse où les différences sont mises de côté.
Welcome back. This is game two of the Women's Open finals between Frédérique Lambert and Michèle Morissette versus Juliette and Marjolaine Parent. Marjolaine and Juliette had some interesting coaching going on between the games. That was none other than Jake Bredenbeck from the USA here giving them some advice. Let's see if his expertise and his renowned ability as a player pays off. for Juliette Marjolaine. Ooh, Fred just got a little back foot there. Little guilty feet have gotten the rhythm. I was asked to get that line in here in the broadcast by some of our juniors, so I will take that opportunity. Oh, just out of the reach of Frédérique. So 2 quick points for Marjolaine and Juliette. A lot of our veteran athletes here have been really generous with our junior players, giving them time, taking selfies and photographs, including some legends like Jake Brederbeck and Mike Green from Canada in attendance all week. Great shot there by Frédérique on the line. So we've had nice to see racquetball friends and family near and far and old and new enjoying the festivities here at the National Championships. 2 serving 1, Juliette. Okay, over to Fred on the forehand side. Michèle sends it back. Ooh. I don't know how that ball did not hit. Juliette hit it, and Marjolaine almost got a tattoo there on the side wall. That ball did not miss her by much. Oh, my goodness. Talking about almost plastering your own teammate, but that made it and rolled out. Great shot by Juliette there. Yeah, and Juliette was saying that she thought Frédérique was over the line and pummels that. So, yeah, a little frustration by Juliette. So she's telling the referee to watch that. Fred is jumping on that service line. You're not supposed to take the ball before the encroachment line unless it's bounced. So you have to let it kind of either bounce or pass it to hit it. Fred's kind of taking it right either at it or before it. So let's see if she continues to be aggressive with that. Here, Frédérique on the backcourt. Now over to Michèle. Ooh, just skipped that in the front wall. Two serving 4 here. Frédérique in the service box. Again, they threw their hands up, but no call by the referee. Over to Michèle. Good save by Marjolaine. Over to Fred. Fred does a good job to get that off the wall. Tough shot. Ceiling ball now set up. Fred forehand. Shoots it. Back to Juliette. Oh, just out of the reach of Marjolaine, who good effort there. Try to get it. Fred shot that down the line. Juliette and Marjolaine having a moment. Juliette certainly been in the finals a ton of times here, taking silver last year. Sorry, bronze in doubles and silver in singles in 2025. Oh. Ref's going to call a replay. The ball kind of fell through traffic. Okay, so the referee just called a replay. Fred appealed the call. The line judges, one agreed, one disagreed. So no avoidable given. Fred was hoping to get an avoidable call there. The ball was shot through traffic, and Fred did have a full swing at it and just missed it. So the referee did offer the replay. Fred skipped that one in. And it's 5 serving 3. Oh, Marjolaine ducked out of the way, and I think the frustration there for Juliette for sure. Marjolaine got out of the way, but then the ball kind of fell between the two of them. So a little miscommunication there between the ladies. I'm sure they'll talk about that on the next timeout. Short serve there on the left-hand side. I mentioned Juliette's been in and around the title match in doubles, either the title match or the 3rd and 4th place match since 2021. So no stranger to this spot here. Just got a little ahead of herself there. A wild swing and skipped it into the corner, giving the service back to Michèle. 5-5 here. Michèle Morissette in the service box. Marjolaine. Good scoop by Michèle. Fred with a great court coverage there. I think he's yelling at Michèle. That would have been Michelle's ball for sure. Fred with the quickness to get in front of it and pinch it into the corner. So a little communication lapses between both teams so far here. Good play by Marjolaine to keep it alive. Fred's going to call off Michèle. Over to Fred. Ooh, Juliette just skipped that in. Oh, they're going to say it's good. They're going to say it's a good shot. Good shot. Looked like that might have skipped in the front, but I guess no argument from the players. Good shot by Juliette. 6-6. Short serve over Fred. She's really kind of torquing her body into the serve, trying to put some extra oomph on it, looking for that sidewall crack, but just falling short. Second serve here. High lob. Through the legs. Into Juliette. Oh, great stab by Frédérique. Oh. Great stabbing move there by Frédérique to get the ball back to the wall, and Juliette took a huge swing at it and just missed, nicking her racket against the wall. No damage. Looks like it's done. Juliette's certainly slapping her leg. Should have had that one potentially. Oh, good serve by Fred. Right at the feet of Juliette. That's a tough one because you have to guard against the drive in the corner. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Racquetball Canada is committed to excellence, whether you're coaching those who are first-time players or those who compete at the elite international level. We work in partnership with the Coaching Association of Canada to provide coach education and development opportunities that fit the needs of our coaches. Racquetball Canada's coaching education program links directly to our long-term development framework and provides coaches with the right knowledge and skills to help all athletes develop to their potential. For more information about coach education and to plan your coaching pathway, visit racquetballcanada.ca or contact us directly.
Dans ce monde richement diversifié, le sport nous mobilise. Faites-en partie dans un jeu qui nous unit tous. Le racquetball, peu importe votre âge ou votre niveau de compétence. Plongez dans la forme physique et le plaisir du racquetball. Le racquetball est une force très anglaise.
Welcome back. We're off the timeout. As a reminder, both teams get one timeout to use per game. We play rally scoring here in Canada to 11. Right now it's 8 serving 6. Set up for Fred in the backcourt. Shoots it. Juliette scoops it. Back to Fred. All the players are tightly bunched up together. Michèle sends it back. Over to Juliette. Keeps it alive. Over to Fred. Ooh, and Marjolaine just buried that one. So a lot of loose balls on that rally. A lot of the balls were kept up, keeping the rally going. And Marjolaine decided she had enough and put it away in the corner and gets back in the service box here, 7-8. Ooh, good serve by Marjolaine. Michèle just jumped at it a little bit. Tried to put it into that corner and just missed it. Oh, great patience there by Michèle. That was a tough serve, but she waited it out and shot it down the line and just out of the reach of Marjolaine. Good pass there. A big point here. Juliette now in the service box, down 8-9. Let's see what she has. Oh, Marjolaine's going to want that one back for sure. She tried to shoot that into the corner, sidewall, front wall, rollout. Certainly felt the pressure to kind of try to. Yep. 10 serving 8. Fred's going to take it. Fred passes and right past Marjolaine. So Frédérique with the nice pass there. Game 2 goes to Michèle and Fred. We'll be back in 60 seconds. That's why when I saw it. Okay, we're back. This is the 2026 Racquetball Ontario. Sorry, Racquetball Canada. It's been a long week, everyone. Racquetball Canada National Championships. This is Chris. This is Women's Open Doubles Final. Marjolaine Parent serving. Partner Juliette Parent. And Michèle holds up, a safety hold up there by Michèle. She was looking for the ref for an avoidable, but Michèle held up. I'm going to call a replay. Safety hold up there, but Fred was hoping for an avoidable. Shot down the line by Michèle. So as mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Michèle and Fred are the 4-time defending champs, looking to make it 5 in a row. Juliette's actually looking for her first doubles title. She's been in the mix on and off for the past decade. Oh, Fred feathered that run into the corner. Better move, her feet were moving forward, but she kept her racket kind of still and kind of served that ball up into the corner out of the reach of Juliette. All 4 of these players are amazing athletes in their own right, so that's a great action here. Fred again, quick as a cat across the court. You can tell Fred's come out charging, and as mentioned, she wasn't happy with how she played in her singles win earlier, and she really kind of put in the time and the work and was talking to her coach for a good half an hour before this match too, so she's ripping and raring to go in this one. Oh, and then there's Michèle. It's good to have a 1-2 punch, and Michèle certainly, those are the kind of shots she brings to the table. Quick 4-0 lead here for Fred and Michèle. Juliette's looking back at her coaching box, including Jake Bredenbeck, who's here to support. Nothing you can do about that. Juliette with a great shot, but Fred was sitting right in the front. A little frustration here from the Parent ladies. Let's see if they can dig their way back into this one. Oh. That was a tough shot there by Juliette. They're going to take a quick timeout. Yeah, probably wise. They're going to go talk it over, regroup. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Racquetball Canada s'engage à atteindre l'excellence, que vous entraîniez des joueurs débutants ou des joueurs élites de niveau international. Nous travaillons en partenariat avec l'Association canadienne des entraîneurs pour offrir des possibilités de formation et de développement qui répondent à leurs besoins. Le programme de formation des entraîneurs de Racquetball Canada est directement lié à notre cadre de développement à long terme et fournit à ceux-ci les connaissances et les compétences nécessaires pour aider tous les athlètes à développer leur potentiel. Pour plus d'informations sur la formation des entraîneurs et pour planifier votre parcours d'entraîneur, visitez racquetballcanada.ca ou contactez-nous directement.
Everyone, welcome back. We are in Game 3 here of the Women's Open Doubles Final between Frédérique Lambert, Michèle Morissette, Juliette, and Marjolaine Parent. Great crowd here. A lot of children being passed around between Marjolaine and Sam Murray, and it's a big family affair. Obviously, Canadian Nationals brings everyone together. Great dive there by Marjolaine. Oh, they're going to call an avoidable. Unfortunately, Marjolaine with a great dive, but the ball came right back to her. Impeded Michèle's setup, and that's unfortunately an avoidable. Sort of the worst feeling as a player when you make a great effort and a great dive, and then the ball comes back. So Marjolaine and Juliette are going to switch sides here. Ooh, that could have been. Ooh, they're going to be. That could have been an avoidable on Fred. That ball kind of sat there for a bit, and Juliette was charging, but I guess the referee said that Fred was okay. Juliette charged. She gets the replay though, Hinder. Fred kind of spun out of the way there. Marjolaine had a chance to try to steal a point there. Fred's been circling to the front court, knowing that either Juliette or Marjolaine are trying to pinch that ball. Fred's been cheating the front. Now she steps back, and that time Juliette made her play. So only half out. Yep. There's 7 points in a row there. So they were confused about who serves first. Great serve by Fred. Good pickup by Juliette. Oh, uncharacteristic there by Fred, and she took a huge swing at that one and put that one in about 10 feet forward on the floor. So she has a little smirk with her fans and her coaching staff. Good shoot by Juliette, just out of the reach of Fred. So now the switch pays off. So switching sides, 2 quick points for the Parents. Let's see if they can stay alive in this match here. Oh, Marjolaine, that was a tough one because the ball was kind of at her feet and her feet were already set. And so she'd have to either dig it out or like get hit with the ball, unfortunately. Tough break. Stop the momentum just a little bit here. Let's see if Juliette can pick it back up. She looks over to Marjolaine for some support. Oh, another tough ball. Certainly, Marjolaine having her absence from the sport for a little bit, you know, a lot of those balls, you know, just need to come back to you with more gameplay. Juliette encouraging her. Oh, that ball. Michèle hit herself with the serve, trying for the Z serve, and again, on the last here, I guess when you're up 10-4 and 2 games to none, you can kind of have like a little bit of, you try something and it hits you and you have a laugh, shake it off. Yep. No harm, no foul. Wrap around. Over to Fred to shoot. Good save by Marjolaine to keep it alive. She's been all over the floor in this one. Juliette off the back wall. Frédérique with the backhand. Shoots it and skips it. That was a tough shot for Frédérique, but you could tell she's trying to end it right there. That was a tough one. She had to hit that pretty much like shoulder high from the back court, so a really tough shot to hit. I mean, not to say she couldn't pull it off, but going for broke, and why not? Try to end this match. And Juliette. So the danger in, you know, trying to go for a tough shot like that is you give the other team a little momentum. Obviously a tough road to climb with rally scoring. Got to be perfect here. Marjolaine set up now. Oh, that's going to be a hinder. Yep, that's going to be a hinder. Juliette, Michèle was set up, and she was trying to stay out of the way of Marjolaine in the back, but Juliette came from the side and bumped into her, and they get the replay. Good move by Juliette. She had a clear path to that ball. Michèle with a shoot over Fred. Oh, perfect. Juliette kind of had Frédérique duck down behind her and kind of shot over the top of her and pinched it. That's all you need. You don't need a hard shot on that, just a little corner pinch. A couple quick points here for the Parents. Let's see if they can keep this match going. Fred shoots. Marjolaine keeps it alive. Over to Fred. Backhand shoot. Oh, pass. Oh, it just went past Michèle and then handcuffed Marjolaine. And that is your match. Fred and Michèle are now the 5-time defending national champions in doubles. An incredible showing by them. Certainly nothing to be ashamed about by Juliette and Marjolaine. Marjolaine, you know, getting to a final in her welcome back tour from taking a year off from racquetball. Certainly great. And Juliette, unfortunately, it's another second place showing for her. You know, she's certainly been patient about waiting her turn in the gold medal finals, but she'll add another medal to her hardware. We thank everyone for tuning in. Stay tuned for the men's final of the doubles coming, featuring Kobe Awasa and Sam Murray, and that should be an exciting one. I am Chris. Stay tuned in the next few minutes of the men's, and thanks for tuning in.
We acknowledge the financial support of the Government of Canada. Nous reconnaissons l'appui financier du gouvernement du Canada.